the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? What's going on? This is your boy Q. I got my boy Hendrix over there, and welcome to MTG. What we gonna call it? Reunion, class reunion special, 97, 25th year, all that good stuff. What's up, bro?
Not much, man. Not much. Hey, so for the people watching, just to make it clear, I was not planning on wearing my Kimball alumni t-shirt tonight. However, Q wrote me into it, and since he rocking the red one, I figured I'll rock the blue one.
That's
and
right.
We're gonna
That's
make
right.
it work like that. So
That's
you know,
right.
it is what it is. So you can clearly see class of 97 on here, baby. And for y'all that's listening to us on the audio version, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Make sure y'all go over, check out the video on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, Twitch, wherever you get it from, so you can see the the video version, not just hear us on the audio. Yeah.
That's it, bro. And listen, I got on my band alumni shirt.
Yeah.
Band alumni right here. Yeah, I just cut the sleeves off. I ain't trying to show no guns or nothing. I ain't got no big guns or nothing like that. But I just thought I'd just go ahead and rock it like that or whatever the case it is. But listen, it's class reunion time. So y'all bring y'all butts on in here. We got 2 people waiting for us to come on in. But listen, we're going to go ahead and get it started because y'all know it's virtual reunion. Happy 25th anniversary to y'all. I'm waiting for some more folks to come in because we got some stuff we want to talk about. So y'all, let's go ahead and welcome real quick my boy. We one of the Hoop Dogs. We were also real cool in high school. That's my boy. And I know he's Reggie's boy and all this good stuff. We got my boy, Mr. Brandon Burney, Mr. Big Burney. What's up, bro? What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm blessed, man, and highly favored, man. Hey, I'm happy to be here.
I got somebody else that's waiting to come on right now. Now listen, this young lady, we know her as one of the flag court members. She also, I believe, used to be a troop as well. And she just, all around girl. Miss Shonda Stewart is on with us. Come on, Shonda. Take it off of mute, girl. What's up? What's up? And then wait a minute.
Hey, y'all.
I know.
Hey.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna see if this is a mistake. Hey, Stephanie.
Oh.
Hey, boo. Don't be acting like Reggie. Don't do me, okay? Don't do me.
Hey,
I'm
Stephanie.
mad at both of y'all ladies because y'all don't have the camera on. Turn the camera on. We want to see
Okay,
your
so
face.
first of all,
I'm at work. I can't.
Listen, I just came from the gym, so I just got the shower, and we can't do that right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tasha Baker. What's up,
What up?
B? What's up?
Thank you.
What up?
Don't be doing that, Reggie. Hell, I turn it on when I'm finished. Okay?
Yeah.
I
That
ain't
must
let y'all
be
see all this
Stephanie.
beautiful body. No.
That must be Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yes, they're trying to get me to turn and show my sexy body. I can't do that right now. It's sundress season. I've been at the gym. I gotta, so.
You know what? I appreciate y'all because that lets me know that y'all watch the show because y'all know sundress season is our favorite time of year.
It's mine too.
Yeah, ladies, and look, I will say this before we get started. There was a couple of ladies that hit me up and was like, Hendrix, you always be talking about the ladies in the sundress, and I ain't got no big booty. Look here, sweetie, if you got a little booty, let that thing shake too.
That's right.
Let it shake. It ain't got to be no big badonkadonk. Little booties matter too. We like those too.
They matter, but I ain't got that problem, so I don't even care.
Stephanie, I must have to say, that throughout our years in high school, I love to watch you dress.
You love watching me dress?
Oh yeah, because Stephanie, you dressed in high school. Like you
I
was on
did?
point. Every time
I can't remember.
I remember.
I don't remember.
And tell us what you remember. What you remember?
Brandon, you shut up because I got 3 bones to pick with your ass for real.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, hey.
Y'all,
We got
Reborn.
okay,
three.
y'all.
Just
Let's
keep
get
it as
started.
one.
Tasha, what's going on with you? Talk to us, cause Tasha, y'all, I was a part of the alumni meeting on this week, and I learned some things or whatever that really about our school. Just the struggles that we've had over the last 25 years about the alumni and stuff like that. And Tasha's really really active, y'all, and I was really really proud of Tasha for that because I remember Tasha being a hard basketball player. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. And so, what's up, Tasha? Talk to us. What's going on?
You gotta take yourself
You
off
on
mute,
mute.
sweetie. You on mute,
You on
sweetie.
mute. You on mute.
You muted.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing much. Everybody know I'm at the K. So, of course I'm a little bit more active probably than previously because I'm in the streets now in the K. But we are trying to rebuild our alumni association. So we are definitely asking, and I would love for class of 97 to be a big part of the alumni association because there is a lot of support from like the 1982 through 1984 group, a lot of the 2000s, and not much of the 90s. So I would definitely love for 1997 to be a big representative of the Alumni Association. Our next meeting is May 9th in the library at 5:30, and I always post the Zoom on every page, all of our alumni page. I am the secretary of the Alumni Association. We are looking for vice president and a treasurer. So I would love for one of our other classmates to be a very active part, an officer. So like I said, if someone would love to run for vice president, that would be awesome. If someone would love to run for treasurer, that would be awesome as well. Also, our 25th class reunion is coming up. We do have a reunion committee, which entails myself, Adrian Wafer, Kikoa Bell, Sham Turner, Antoine Hall, Katrea Applewhite. So yeah, we ready. We ready to jump this thing off. Shanika Beck is also on Weatherall. She's also on the committee. So we're ready to jump this off right now. We are looking for a location for us to have it at. And we're trying to minimize the cost for every class member as much as possible and their family as well. So what we're trying to do right now is make it to where there's nobody paying more than $50, and that will include their family. We have minimized the cost of food a little bit by me and Adrian will cater the entire reunion. So when we have our party, me and Adrian will be catering. I will be donating my food business. I do have a food business called Potato Dreams, where I do meal prep, sell different types of food. So I will be, donating some dishes as well. Adrian will be cooking. So me and Adrian will be whipping in the kitchen, okay? And if anybody would like to join us, we welcome them in to help us, assist us with any preparation. Um, we have decided too that it may be great to do a fish fry on that Saturday, and we will be probably using Kimball, the back of Kimball, like we did before. Reggie, you remember we had the football game,
Yeah.
so we'll be able to use the same area, but we will have to make sure we take care of that area because it is now turf and there's the track there too. So we
Yeah.
want to make sure that we take care of our school. We appreciate the use of it. Um, just all of that. So it's just we'll have some more details. I'll try to pop in on the show on Wednesdays to give y'all a few more details as we gather them all together. But I really would appreciate if everybody would come to the next meeting.
All right. Hey, Tasha, make sure you hit me up after this. Because if you want a location, I got a pretty good one, Q, where I
Yeah.
had my birthday party at.
Right.
So, yeah, where I had my 40th birthday. Wait, did you come? I don't remember.
Nuh-uh. I
Okay,
haven't made it for nothing.
yeah, I was He'll tell you that night I was kind of out of it, but hit me up after the show. I'll give you the details on that location, and we could probably do it there. It's in
Okay, and
Duncanville.
Sham is checking with his cousin too
Okay.
for the location he had his party at.
Yeah, his was tight too. Yeah, his was really nice.
Yeah, so I definitely get with you because, like I said, we're trying to be as cost efficient as possible because we know COVID has affected a lot of people financially. So we want to make sure everybody's comfortable. Nobody feel like they can't afford to come because we want everybody to come.
Right. Right.
Appreciate the update, man.
Oh, no
Thank you,
problem.
Tasha.
Yeah, now Q, you talked about Tasha being a hard basketball player, but she was actually a sweetheart once you got past that first level. She is a sweetheart, but you gotta get past that first level though, because
Man,
that
I was
first
smaller than
level is
everybody,
sweet.
Reggie.
But you
I
get
was
past
smaller
that.
than everybody. I was a skinny little dude in high school. I was so skinny, and I was just like, dang, I ain't got no weight. Now, when we was at Brown or something like that, some of us was at Brown, I was like kind of, up the size of everybody. Then all of a sudden, everybody just grew up past me. And I was, it didn't matter. Wait a minute, there goes Stephanie. What's up, Stephanie?
Hold on, I have to put my sundress on.
Now wait, hold on. We got some rules and regulations when it comes to sundress season, though.
Baby, you ain't never seen me wear nothing short. My sundresses are always long. Don't go there.
Nah, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
What you talking about then?
Look here, ladies. Now, when you wear the sundress, you can't be rocking no GPs up under there now. Don't be rocking the GPs.
I got the rocks. I'm cutting, baby. No, I ain't gonna be able to. Nothing up under there.
I need it swinging.
I'm sorry in advance. You ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm sorry.
Stephanie, tell Sharonda I said hey.
Together, baby. You need to all be held together. Yes, sir.
Tell Sharonda I said hello.
I will. She probably in Vegas right now.
Is she?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that'll work.
So, you have questions for us, right?
I just got a couple of questions. Okay, so do y'all remember what our football record was our senior year?
Reggie should know. He played football.
I think that was like 3-11. No, I'm just playing.
Wait a minute. Really?
It was. Let me tell you what it was. Oh, let me tell you what it was because I was there because I had to be there, and it was 3-7.
3-7.
Yeah.
3-7. 3-7. And remember, we went to the playoffs because of default of Brian Adams, because y'all remember they had older players on their team and they got disqualified.
Q, you need to get the record right. It was 7-3.
No, it was 3-7. I got the proof. That year.
I know it was a rough year, but dang, I don't remember being that rough.
You know something, Q, you right, because what's so crazy about it, Coach Collins was just talking about that same year 2 days ago, and he was saying about the Brian Adams player got them disqualified and it pushed Kimball into the playoffs. So he right about that.
Yep.
I know it was a rough year. I just don't remember being that rough. Good.
It was rough, brother, because we had to sit there and watch y'all lose.
Yeah.
It was rough. And I was like, and let me tell you, so Tasha, I have to do my research, right? So I called up to Kimball. And I said, y'all have y'all archives and stuff. Then they said, well, no, COVID and stuff had a whole lot to do with it. So a lot of shifting and moves. And then, of course, we was out of school so long, called DISD. So I called DISD. They said, no, we don't have those archives, anything past 20 years. I was like, what? So anything past 20 years, DISD no longer keeps.
They keep it down record building, right?
I called the records building. That's what they told me. They said they don't keep anything past 20 years.
Really?
So I said, Lord, how can I find this information? Because I got to tell Reggie because he ain't going to believe me. So my spirit said, call the Dallas Public Library. The Dallas Public Library had all the games, the scores, and everything.
Really?
And the one that tripped me up was the fact that we got beat by W.T. White.
Oh.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I said,
But
what?
here's the thing: that's W.T. White had went through a rebuilding phase, and they had got some new coaches. That actually happened our junior year, where they actually gave us a run for our money our junior year, and then our senior year they actually beat us. So
that was something. I was like, wow,
yeah.
So,
I know it was a rough year, but maybe that's why I don't remember, because that was a rough year we know, we wasn't like football. I mean, like basketball and track, winning back-to-back state. Yeah, Yeah.
Well, what didn't happen in football, we made up for it in basketball. So
that's right.
I guess it's null and void.
Yeah,
that's right. Well, Stephanie, since you talking, Stephanie, what was one of your fondest memories in high school?
Not being there, cause no, my most memorable moment is just being in the courtyard. But Reggie, remember that white teacher we had for physics?
Yeah.
That man in the crazy home. I saw him.
What?
I saw him probably about 2 weeks ago. And I kept looking. I was like, damn, they like my physics teacher. I think we ran that man crazy.
I don't know, but I will say this. He was one of the teachers that confirmed I should be an engineer. I will say that. I give that man props, because he had me doing stuff like doing tests and, doing experiments and stuff. And I had a blast in physics. I had a blast. Now, the rest of y'all, a lot of other people was kikiing and playing and laughing and talking.
That's right, because when it came to test time, we sat by your ass. Let's sit by Reggie and get all the answers, because that's what we did. And that was at that time that O.J. Simpson was in trial, remember? Because it was a whole bunch of people on lunch, and then when they gave the verdict, we was all out the window. That man trying to get us back in that window. Hell no, man. O.J. is innocent.
Do y'all remember that teacher named Mr. Caldwell?
Who?
Mr. Caldwell. Remember, he was on the back wing, and everybody was just skipping his class just because he was just so weak. And he was like, don't do that. Don't stop it. He was a white guy, had a hump in his back. And we used to throw the books outside of the window. And so, remember we had those class sets, and we would just throw them outside the window. And
was
then
he on the first floor?
Huh?
Was he on the first floor?
He was on the first floor. All the way to the back.
The only person I know who would let us skip that was on the back wing was Coach Butler. I don't remember any other teachers back there.
Well, Coach Butler didn't like band people. No parts of the band.
Oh, he couldn't stand. Oh, baby, he cussed. I forgot who that girl was, baby. He cussed her out so bad. I feel bad myself because he did.
Dang.
He got in the car one time, Stephanie. It was so bad. I just covered my face. He got Sakara so bad. And Sakara, will kind of get with you a little bit sometimes. Nope, not that day.
Couldn't say nothing.
Not that day. Courtney Chapman, what's up, man? What's up, Miss Montgomery? What's up, Fred? They all watching, but they not on. Don't y'all be scared. Come on for a second.
Courtney Chapman. Now, did he graduate in 97?
No, but no, I did.
Okay, I thought so.
That look like somebody else is coming in. Let me see who this is. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Coffeehead himself.
What up?
In the building.
Hey man, what's happening?
Hey Keith, I
need an order too while you playing. I need to order some more stuff.
I need a re-up on the butter pecan, because that shit is all gone. Like that with my Snickers, it's all gone. I need another box.
Already, I got you.
Y'all know what we gonna start calling Keith, right? We're gonna start calling him the Oak Cliff Master P in a minute. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch what
ain't nothing wrong with it.
He's gonna be the Oak Cliff Master P. Watch what I tell you.
Bro,
I'm speaking it into existence, brother. I'm speaking it into existence.
Man, you
already, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, man.
Hey,
absolutely, bro.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, them little K-packs, the little couple that you gave me, bro, I need to get to the other side of town because
which one did you get, Reggie?
The what is it called? Butter something.
Butter pecan. Try with the Snickers Try with the Snickers creamer.
Yeah.
I drink it every day. And I don't drink coffee like that, but I drink it every day. 10 days straight.
What's going on, family? What's going on, family? How y'all doing, man?
Lovely, man. Lovely.
Good, man. How are you?
Yeah. Good, man. Good. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Man, look, you tapped into a market that I would have never thought, bro. Like coffee. I mean, like, what was the inspiration? Right. Like, what was that? What was the inspiration on that?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm a network cabler by trade. You know, I was doing that for like 12 years. I install data cable for like computers, cameras, phones, printers, etc. You know, anything that got to do with the network. And 2020, when COVID got real bad, I had just had my daughter. She was like a couple of months old, and I really didn't want to get back into that field. So one morning, it was a Sunday morning. I was up drinking coffee, you know, doing my usual, and I had a conversation with God, and you know, I talked to God like he's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God, I really don't want to get back into that field, and I want to stay at home to be able to take care of my daughter. So, what can I get into where that allow me to still be at home and take care of my daughter? Because I be honest, I wasn't anxious to take on no bills. My daughter was a newborn, so you know them daycare bills hit hard when you got a newborn. Right. So I was like, I really didn't want to get back. I want to stay at the house. So, and he answered me. He said, "You drinking it?" And I was like, "Coffee, okay." I was like, "Well, you know," and then I backdoored him with another question. I'm like, "Well, hey, you know, Starbucks and Folgers and Dunkin' Donuts and Seattle Best, they are like at the forefront of the coffee industry." And I was like, "Well, how can I get into that and make it my own?" And he answered me back. He said, "Hats and T-shirts." So it initially started as me wanting to provide hats and T-shirts to people that was in the coffee industry. You know, Starbucks, no, they didn't have any merchandise at the time that I had came up with the idea. And, you know, a lot of people don't have merchandise like that. And, you know, I just felt like, you know, that'll be something that'll be marketable because somebody come in and buy, you know, a coffee, they see a T-shirt, they might want to, like, you know, they'll purchase that. So, and then I backdoored again. I asked him another question. You know, I ain't gonna stuff, man. Like I say, I talk to God like he my homeboy. You know, right. I was like, well, you know, I just don't want to. I have never been the person that wanted to be second. You know, I want to be at the top. You know, so I was like, well, how can I get into it and really make it my own? And he said, come up with your own blend of coffee. And I just hit the ground running from there, Q. I hit the ground running from there, man. I started researching the best places to get your coffee beans. I started researching the best roasters. You know, it was a lot of trial and error. It was about 6.5 months, 7 months of trial and error until I actually got my own roast profile down. But you know, that come with the territory as well, because it was something fresh to me. It was something new that, you know, I hadn't done. You know, I used to drink coffee with my mom all the time and my grandma. You know, I never thought that I would be in the coffee business, but you know, God see fit to direct me that way. And you know, like I said, I let him pilot the ship. I'm just riding. You know, I'm just a passenger. He driving. I'm just rolling with it.
Man, look, bro. Listen. First off, man, congratulations. Like all of us, you know, that are on here right now are doing our own thing in our own right, in our own way.
Right. And man, I am pleased. 97 standing up in this. Oh, I can't say that.
Yes, you
can. hey, we gave a PSA at the beginning. You got to be 21 and older to watch the show, and it's marked as explicit for that reason right there. So be you.
We know how your mouth is. We know how your mouth is.
Say, man, say 97 showing the fuck out. You hear me? For real.
Yeah. Trina Taylor, where you at?
I'm at the house right now.
For real, Trina.
Yeah, I actually just got back in town. I had took a flight to go handle some business. I got some stuff in the work, man. People loving the product. They really loving the product.
Hey, I actually, Keith, hey, I'm gonna be on that side of town Saturday, so I'm gonna swing through, pick up an order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pick up 2 and then come by here and drop mine off.
Say, man, and look. Guess what? Boy, we got them young people. They looking bad, boy. They skin looking old and everything. Y'all on here looking lovely. Y'all looking real lovely, man. I think y'all leave.
Got to, bro.
Hey, look, I asked B Bernie what he's using in his beard, man. Cocoa bean number 9 or what? Because none.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
That's that midnight cocoa bean.
Yeah, midnight cocoa bean. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know that shit never comes off.
Dang. I mean, like y'all, as soon as I left high school, gray hair started coming. Like for real. Like it was weird. Like I started graying real fast, and that was just unfair.
That's all right. Embrace it.
I mean, but my skin was
man.
smooth though. My skin was always smooth, you know. But
now, I didn't start graying. I didn't start graying until after I got diagnosed with lupus. I think that was more so just the stress and stressing out from having lupus, because that's when I really went gray. Right after, so about 7 years ago is when I really started going gray. Because before that, I didn't have any gray. But then
I have one.
Yeah, you got one.
I have one, but it ain't on my head.
And I ain't there yet.
Too much
Stephanie. I ain't there yet.
Okay, so do y'all remember back in the day what was the dance? The dance that we would do all the time.
Chic
fool. Yeah, chic fool.
The street food. I couldn't remember that for nothing. Why I couldn't remember that?
Yeah.
We had the Quake, the Wop, the Snake, the Sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, damn! I don't even remember that dance.
Hey, look,
what, Stephanie?
I think even the Tootsie Roll was out in the 90s, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Cute. Now, wait a minute. I got this video, me, my sister, my cousin, and my god sister. You know how Six Flags used to have those booths where you go in and make the video?
Yes.
Yeah.
My daughter come talking about, Mama, is this you? Lord have mercy. I did the Tootsie Roll, and you're the one. I'm gonna have to record it with my phone and put it in the group. Man, I laughed so damn hard.
They had that green backdrop.
Baby, I laughed so damn hard.
Yeah. That's when everybody. That's when all the girls was wearing them big bangs.
No, I wore my hair short through high school, so that's what I had. But man, I had them jellies on. Lord have mercy. Everybody had on shorts. I had on the damn dress.
Oh,
y'all excuse me, man. I'm multitasking, man. I'm bathing my dollar too.
Hey, bro, you do what you gotta do, man. Hey, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Hey, one thing I want to ask y'all, right? So, sitting here reminiscing about stuff, and believe me, y'all, it's good to see y'all. Everybody's looking good. But I have a question for y'all. And we'll start with B. I'm gonna put you on the spot, B.
Why you gonna do that, man? Why you gonna do that?
Because I want.
All right, well, go ahead then.
I'm like, come on now, this me.
All right.
And look,
yeah.
Now if y'all don't know anything about the class of '97, we gonna high side and score on each other all day, every day.
But hey, put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on, baby. Put your seatbelt on. Yeah.
Look, let me sit up for this shit.
Hold on. Now look, okay, B. What was the one moment that you think defined your high school experience?
You mean like far as like my far as like playing sports, or like just far as just growing up and how I'm maturing in life and stuff?
Whatever comes to mind, whatever you think is defined
come on,
your
baby.
high school experience.
Hold on, let me give you a pamper.
You say what? Was he talking to me? Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
All right, for me, man, I think it was more, man. Like I was quiet, but then again, I was sneaky. You know what I mean? So,
Very.
really. So for me, man, I think I had so many experience, man, that I learned from, and that you know, um, I took a whole lot of stuff from a whole lot of people, and I really didn't like really figure out like how life's supposed to go, man, until I really just got out of college, man, because when you go to college and you playing sports and all that type of stuff, man, you're not really serious about a lot of things. And so once I got out and started, life is a little bit different. You know what I mean? So you start to get back focused on like what's important, or like how you gonna be able to make it to the next level. Because being in law enforcement, man, for like 15 years, man, it really take a toll on you, because you see a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like a lot of shit that a lot of people don't see. And so that's what drove me now, like to like, I was tired of, even though I still do it, but that's what pushed me to like start my own security business, because I didn't want to work for nobody else. I want to put the time into it, and if I'm gonna put all the work into it, I might as well do it for myself. And so once I find that loophole to do all that, so it just took off, man. So it's been a blessing, man. To just be able to wake up every morning, don't have to answer to nobody. To be your own boss, and it's the best thing in the world, man. And then as you get older, man, you still gotta, when you have kids and stuff, you still gotta be role models to them. You still gotta show them certain things, because this generation now, man, it's out of this world. You know what I mean? They don't understand hard work, or like being focused on something, being consistent. So you gotta like, you gotta instill that in them, like our parents did us, but it's kind of hard, because they like just give it to me. They don't want to work for it.
Right.
But
Hey,
other than that,
Serenity.
so I know everybody know, man, but my brother passed away. That really was a depressing moment in my life. You know what I mean? Like I really couldn't handle it. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle it. Um, but it was just tough, because everybody wants you to be strong about it. Like you gotta be you gotta be strong where can't nobody see you break down and do all that type of stuff. But
Don't touch that.
God has mysterious ways, man, to put you in certain places to where you'll be successful and succeed on what He wants you to do. Because without my brother passing, I never would have took a job where I wasn't comfortable with. So by me being uncomfortable, that pushed me to like being to where I'm at right now. So everything is a process, you know what I mean? So I'm thankful for everything, man. I can't complain about nothing, man. You can't get nowhere by complaining. The only thing you can do is just, continue to move forward and keep pushing.
Amen, brother.
Yes, sir.
Love to hear it. Okay, now Stephanie, you next. What was your most defining moment?
That sundress,
Um, what you say, Brandon?
nothing.
Don't don't make me come down on Parkerville, because I be seeing you on Parkerville. Don't make me
Well,
come
don't hit
down.
me, because I'll be out there doing traffic.
I know. You know what? The one teacher that I went to his class, but I didn't go, that pushed me, because my dream was to graduate high school and go do her. I wasn't even thinking about college. And it was Mr. Manson, the chemistry teacher. And so he talked to me a lot, because it was him and Miss Holcomb, because I hated math. I couldn't stand math. I would skip school or skip the class every chance I get. But when I graduated, I didn't know what direction I want to go in. I didn't know if I want to go to school or what. So I went to the military, right? And I went to the Marines. I served 10 years. But it was during like I think my second year. I was in Okinawa, Japan, and then I got transferred to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I was on base there, and I started visiting different campuses. And LSU was one of the campuses I looked at. And so I was talking to one of the professors and he asked me, like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I really don't know. He was like, well, what do you do in the military? And I said, well, I do acquisitions. And he said, okay, so is that like supply chain? And I said, yeah, but I don't really want to do that. He said, well, have you ever thought about being an engineer? And I'm like, I don't like math like that. And he said, are you good at it? I said, I'm good at it, but I don't like math. And so he said, just enroll in my class for one semester. I enrolled. He taught discrete mathematics, college algebra, uh, calculus too. I took all of his classes, and he the one that inspired me to be a cybersecurity engineer. Like I didn't.
Dang,
Like
that title you got me stuck.
I know, right? I'm like a what?
like I I do it for most aerospace and defense companies, Lockheed Martin. That was my first job outside of the military, was Lockheed. Then I worked for the FBI for 10 years, and I stopped
How you
doing
get
that
in there?
in 2018.
Time out.
Time out, man. How you get in there?
Yeah, we don't need you
Hold
on
up.
here. You need to
It
get off.
stopped.
You need to get off.
Whatever, because whatever I want to find out, I can do it regardless. But anyway, so now I work for a major hospital company, and I'm senior director over there. And so
Y'all need security.
say what? I
Need
I
had
said y'all
security.
need security. I see you.
Look.
You got security. You got confidence security right here.
Right.
Got
You know what I
I
mean?
told Keith though that I
I,
needed like some samples to put in like the different break rooms. But see, I'm mostly at home. I don't really go into my office. Like I'm always at the house. So if he give
Yeah.
me some, then I just put some out there or whatever. But yeah, that was one of my most, because I didn't I didn't really like school like that, to be honest with you. I was skip, and I mean, my mom was like, and then the crazy part is I still made A's and B's. And my mom was like, I don't know how you did that, missing 40 and 50 days in class, but I did, because I didn't want to be so-called, people who didn't graduate, they got laughed at, they got talked about and stuff. I didn't want to be that statistic. So I made sure I did just enough to graduate. But I'm here today. I can't thank the man above enough. I got three grown kids. Well, my son is a senior, but I have two older girls. My oldest daughter is an RN, and my middle baby is she's a senior at UNT. She's going to PA school next year because she graduates in December. And my son, child, he going to TSU. I didn't want him to go down there. I wanted him to go to Texas A&M actually, or Texas Tech, but he chose TSU. And so I just did.
Thank you for picking the HBCU, man.
Hey, you know what though?
It's not that. I didn't want him to go anywhere that his friends are at. I want him to go somewhere where none of his friends are, so he can keep a straight and narrow mind. But what I told him is that you've been taught right all your life. If you do wrong, that's on you. Because I can take care of myself. The other girls can take care of themselves. I'm not taking care of no grown ass man. I meant that.
Yeah. Stephanie, can I say something though about that? You're absolutely right. But let me tell you, when we graduated, right? Because I was with you. Everybody in America knows what went down in the band room. If I didn't want to go to class, I went to the band room. And then I was drum major too, so it wasn't like he won't tell me no. And so I went. And then so later on, when I got the PV, it was I skipped the first semester. I stayed at home and I worked. I didn't even leave right away because I felt like I was like, dang, I ain't ready yet. I don't even know what I want to do. I'm confused, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait. And then so second semester came, I got there, And I made friends with some of our classmates that I never clicked with in high school. Like it was like, some of us like, like we knew each other. It's like we caught up with one another. It was like, they helped me through it. Now back then we was a little bit more mature than some of these babies now. Because
Mhm.
back then we knew what hard work was. Because in high school, even though I was drum major, I was in ROTC. I was one of the high company commanders in ROTC. I did that, and then I also had a whole lot else to do with some of the stuff that was going on. And so running a band in marching band season and in concert band season, that's really hard. And people
Mhm.
don't, they think, well, y'all just out there marching. No, you got to think about teaching these freshmen. You got to think about
Cadence.
if the notes are right. You got to think about, your steps right, and then your band teacher all on you like this. And it's like,
Ooh.
you got to be able to do it right. And then you got to be
Right.
responsible if they misbehave. If they in the courtyard fighting, why your band folks fight in the courtyard? Well, because somebody else was messing with them. And if you already know if somebody messing with them, we all gonna jump in. Well, y'all can't be
Right.
doing that. Well, yes, we can. What I mean? That's
Hey,
just the way it was. And so, a lot of all of that, carried us through life. And then when we got to college and got grown, it was a rude awakening because it was like, dang, I see Keith. I know Keith. Keith may not have been in band, but I know Keith. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's just the kind of way it was to help us through. But see, nowadays, just like you said, these kids that get out here and they act like, it's like, okay, well, I don't know what pride is anymore. And we got to
Mhm.
keeping them that pride. And that's one thing
Right.
about Tasha was talking about, school pride. Yeah, we bleed red and blue. If there's a conversation about Kimball, I want to know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell
Cause
me.
I don't
Tell
know
me.
about y'all.
Tell
That's
me.
me
Tell
all
me.
day long.
Tell me.
yeah.
Right.
Hey, all right. So Keith, we gonna do you next. So what was your most defining moment? Then we get Tasha next.
Uh, my defining moment was, I guess, I seen you when we got put out the playoffs. But when we got put out the playoffs by WT White, dog.
What?
No,
Y'all did?
Quintus was just talking about that.
dog. You say, man, say
What?
me. I never forget. Me and Boss Hog, me and Antoine Hall, we turned around and looked at each other like, man, this it.
But hold on.
So,
Hey, man.
And see, you know what? This is what I don't know about anybody else, right? But
oh, hold
but
on,
those
hold up.
those moments like that, what it taught me was you as an individual can have all the talent in the world. Because if you took that football team and individualized each one of those players, hellified talent from top to bottom,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Hellified talent from top to bottom. But for whatever reason, we couldn't make that whole teamwork thing work.
No
And
yeah,
discipline, ain't together.
Yeah.
Everybody
right,
on their own
well,
accord.
Yep.
and it wasn't necessarily that. It's just that we didn't know how to function as a group in totality. So like perfect example. Like me and Keith were linebackers. Linebackers did their own thing. D line did their own thing. DBs did their own thing. And now separately, we was cold as hell.
Yeah.
But when you all of us working together, that was what tripped us up. And I don't know
Right.
about you, Keith, but that's just how I feel about it. Because when you
yeah,
look at talent across the board, look how many people that went on to college and played. Look how many
right,
people went on to the pros and played. Like from Kimball,
right,
just Kimball alone, we have
Right.
numerous alumni that played pro ball. But as
right.
a unit, we could never figure out how to gel right on the field. And I think
Yeah,
that was one of the
But
things that really hurt.
but Reggie, let me say this. I agree 100% with you. I didn't play football, but I watched y'all play. When y'all spanked the hell out of Arlington Lamar, is when I thought we was like we going all the way. Y'all spanked the hell out of Arlington Lamar. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. Oh yeah, we're going all the way. And the Brian Adams game, first of all, it was muddy as hell outside, and I know that because I had the back then and I damn near couldn't get up. And then I had mud all between my legs, and people were talking about, oh, Drummond's got shit between his legs. So I remember that fondly. you know, and we was also marching and shit, and then one of the bus drivers got pissed off because he was like, y'all stop putting all that damn mud on my bus. And I said, well, what the hell you want us to do? We got mud on us, man. We just come out the football field. We got mud on us. What you want us to do? You know, and so I remember that. So that Brian Adams game was really kind of rigged in my opinion. You know, because y'all played y'all ass off that game, but it was real muddy, and I remember that. You know, to the day I die, cause I couldn't get that mud between my legs. I ain't lying. I mean, y'all have to understand, like behind the scenes, when some of this shit went down, just because y'all lost Reggie, we got shit thrown at us. Like we could be marching and stuff, people be throwing stuff at us. Like, what the fuck is going on? We just gave you a show.
Like,
and like I was saying, once that game was over with, you know what I'm saying, reality started to sit in. I'm like, what we gonna do? And you know, just fortunately, you know what I'm saying, Rick Mormon from Iowa Western College, he came through, you know what I'm saying, and me and Antoine Hall ended up going to school for a little while together, up there in Iowa 2 times. I ain't gonna lie, I end up getting kicked out. Well, it was a little controversial thing, you know, dude had called me a nigga, and you know, I let Oak Cliff, Texas come out in Iowa, you know. And it is what it is, you know, and he pushed the button, you know. I had some stuff going on already, because you know my mom was, you know, she was dying from cancer, and you know she had passed in '99, so I had some stuff going on, you know what I'm saying. And he messed around and pushed that button. We was in intramurals. We were playing intramural basketball. I remember. Football season was over. We were playing intramural basketball, and then he went and said something, man, and I just snapped. You know, I split his nose from left to right. But you know, and after that, you know, I got complacent. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I had always been a smart guy, though. You know what I'm saying? I was always an honor roll, you know. And I really didn't. After that, I really, you know, after my mom passed, I really was lost. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't know what avenue that I wanted to go down. I had moved down to Austin for a couple of years. I went to the community college down there for a little while, and ended up moving back to Dallas. Didn't know what I wanted to do. You know, life comes in, start having kids, all that. And I just ended up saying, you know, school wasn't gonna be for me. So, you know, but like I say, you know, I had always been a smart guy, and my mom told me from 5 years old that I had always told her that, you know, I want to have my own business. I don't want to work for nobody. She said I told her that at 5. You know, that, you know, my plans was I wasn't gonna work for nobody. But and I think part of that being because, you know, house sitting is what my mom did for a living. You know, she house sitting for the old rich white folks out there. You know, Forest Lane is 75. You know, if you go to the right side of Forest Lane is 75, that's the black neighborhood. You go to the left, that's the white side. So I had watched her, you know, work hard trying. You know, my mom had 8 kids. You know, it's 8 of us. You know, it's just not me and my brother. So I watched her work herself silly, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep us down. So I had always said that, you know, that wasn't gonna be a thing for me where I just, you know, where I clocked in a 9 to 5.
Yeah, right. I feel you.
What's up?
All right. So Tasha, your turn, sweetie. What you got?
Let's see here. Well, we already know me. I thought my vision was sports, being an athlete for the rest of my life. It wasn't. I start thriving for other things, other than sports. Of course, it seems like for most of us, our passion started being entrepreneurship, of course, to make our own and do our own thing, to be our own boss, to be our own person. Because the majority of us, you know, stays with our mothers, and our moms worked really, really hard. We seen them work from the time we went to school to the time we got out. My mom was at work from the time we went to way after school, 7 to 7 every day.
I can relate. So
it wasn't a bad thing that our parents worked that hard, but it was the thing that I'm like, I don't want to work that hard. I don't want to have to work that hard. I want to be able to spend time with my child. I want to be able to go do things with my child and not always be so bonded into work. So I basically when I came away from college from Pine Bluff, I basically started managing apartments. And I stopped managing apartments 16 years later. And that was like last year. And what was so crazy about it, I got so tired of it, and it wasn't just tired of the business, it was tired of the white people. And them trying to tell you how to run an apartment complex that they've never been to, or how to treat the residents and they've never dealt with demographics before. What you can do and what you can't do, and it can be accomplished without them knowing that you've never lived in Dallas, you've never lived in South Dallas, you've never lived in Oakland. So you can't say what the people of this demographic or in this level of poverty are capable of. They can do this. Well, when COVID hit is when my stress up because owners still wanted their stores. They wanted their rent. Well, people were losing jobs. Businesses were closed. We were essential workers. Of course, we're still at work, but everybody was. So it became this like stress ball. They're like money, money, money. Collect, collect, collect. Get it, get it, get it. But people had nowhere to get it from. So that became too. So I decided, hey, let me step away from this and figure it out. Because I was at the point to where I was going to the doctor every other day for my blood pressure.
Oh wow!
I went to the doctor. My blood pressure was 193 over 121.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
And my doctor said, baby, I'm gonna tell you like this on today. You gotta choose right now. You or that job. He said, because baby, it don't make no sense for you to have to keep coming to me about this one thing, and we know it's the job. That ain't no doubt in my mind that it's your job. So it's you or the job. So I was like, well, I don't have nothing going on right now. I don't have a place to go right now. I don't have time to submit a resume and wait. He was like, well, I'm gonna tell you, either you're gonna choose you or their job. You have to figure that for yourself. It's up to you. So I end up getting my 2 weeks notice. And so I left, and me, it seems like the other people don't understand that we're as intelligent as they are. And so I made sure they understood leaving because of the stress the job was causing them. Not so that made them feel like, oh well, she gonna sue us or for stress, safety issues, because I had my property, all kinds of. I had just had get murdered at my property right before that, and and for them, they didn't see the issues in there. They saw the issues. It was tarnishing the name of the property, not them. What it's doing mentally to the employees. So I knew from that moment that this just isn't for me. I need to figure something out. That's when I came up with Potato Dreams, my food business. And then I started thinking I need to do what I need to do as a female that has been through numerous of things in her life. I needed to start being a mentor towards other young women. So that's when I decided that I needed to do my mentorship program, which is Jewel Life Experience. And so a group of mentors that we have started to recruit young girls that we know need to be saved, and they can be saved. It's still hope for them. So I started working at Kimball. So I went in as a hall monitor. Y'all know my guy there, Coach Buck. He was like, man, come in like and move your way up there, like we did. So that's what I did. So, but this year was my first year, and so this year was my last year of hall monitoring because now I'm being moved to a classroom for reconnect. So, which is to work with the seniors that need to reconnect. You know,
like credit recovery.
It's kind of like credit. We have credit recovery too as well, but then reconnect is because they've been out of school for so many absences so long. They're so far behind. There's no way they're going to be able to go back in the classroom and catch up. So
wow,
is where that's all they do is their work to catch up so that they can graduate on time.
So there's no more night school.
It's in the daytime. It's in during school.
Damn, why they couldn't have that shit while I was there? Here,
me, right?
They come to school like everybody in this classroom. They stay in this classroom and catch up on all of their work that they need to catch up on. And I said the same thing, Stephanie. Like, why don't we have? I mean, it's just so many things at Kimball now. I'm like, you know, they got collegiate. You know,
why they couldn't have that one?
Yeah, I know that now. Now I wish they would have that.
Career Institute now, which Career Institute goes to school for half a day and goes to college.
So they have STEM program, the STEM program at Kimball?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Wow. That's great. That's great.
Kimball is a STEM school.
Yeah.
Oh,
is it?
Oh.
But don't they go to Maryland?
Yes, Kimball school. So it's like so crazy because y'all don't understand. These kids are nothing, not even a little bit close to anything that we were as far as discipline and respect. So I really wish that we get some guys.
That's what I was just gonna say. I want to link up with you because I sure want to mentor. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, I don't mind either.
I say they lost. They're lost.
Yeah.
Like, help some of them. It ain't no helping them. Because you know, when we were in school, we had just special ed. Hey, land there, be quiet. We had
don't do him,
baby.
No, wait, hold on, wait, stop, pause. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let y'all finish, but hold on. Okay, we've had two great examples of classmates going from like old classmates to parent mode. And this shit, I'm loving this shit. I swear to y'all, I love it. I love it because just y'all have no idea what it's like to see y'all in one light and then see you switch and then come right back.
They come back. You hear me? Because I do it at work all the time. Don't worry. I turn.
Y'all might tell me
work into.
You tell my son, if you don't get your ass down, get all this food,
baby. Quick, but I want to kind of step up a little bit as far as being more into the school, because when I tell y'all there has been no alumni activity, there's also so I'm in like so much stuff now. It's crazy. Site based. We didn't have site based.
What is that?
So site based is a committee that is representing the school and their needs. So we have a man, and for me, I guess it bothers me because you didn't go to Kimball, you don't know Kimball.
Mm-hmm.
You know needs, but But the thing is, he has lived in the neighborhood his entire life almost, and he's 70-some years old. Okay, so but for me, it's like I don't know if your fight gonna be as strong as an alumni. You know,
right.
So me and a couple other alumni yesterday was a meeting, so we began to come to the meetings because there's so many things inside of our school that needs to be renovated, taken care of. We had a frontal facelift. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all?
Facelift.
That's all they did? Tasha, I thought they did more work than that to school.
No, so we do have a new wing which was added on to the school, but that was it. There's nothing no classroom has been touched. The library is still the same library from before we got there. And so those are things we were talking about in the site-based meeting yesterday. I brought up, hey, we need a renovation to the library. We need new shelves. We need to create a more modern library for the kids to be interested in coming in the library.
Don't these projects come from like Dr. Henna Hosa or Henna, whatever his name is?
I think he stepped down though. I think he's stepping down though, right?
But Kimball been trying to do that for years though. This is not just the first year.
Right. And so it doesn't come from attendance. So every school has a site-based committee. And so the SOC site-based committee plus their alumni is what pushed to get all the kids they got. You know, they got the new gym. But okay, so I guess they tried to put a band-aid. So it's Kimball's gym. Which, okay, this is a good thing. Okay, bravo. You know, they concentrated more on athletics than anything because every coach has a brand new office. But it's not an office. They have a big office with, you know, the little cubicles.
So they got a split office.
And they have a conference. They had a hell of a conference room. And
you know why schools concentrate more on athletics? Because that's what brings in the money.
Yeah, but
that's just like college too.
But Kimball, that's a no because our football program sucks. So there's no money. There's nobody to come to the game for there to be any money or revenue brought in. Basketball brings in the revenue for Kimball. Soccer, baseball, where the Hispanics are at is where our revenue comes from. Besides in basketball. Football, we don't have it because we don't have the coach. We need a new coach.
What's the ratio of Hispanics now at Kimball?
The ratio is 70% Hispanic, 30% everything else.
Wow.
Is what?
70-30.
What?
For real?
Are you for real?
Wow.
Yes. That in right now enrollment went from the beginning of the school year 1,400 to now 1,100.
Wow.
So what district is Kimball in? District, are they 4?
We're 5A still.
5A?
We're still 5A. But that's because you look at enrollment beginning. But now we probably be almost dropping to a 4A category. Unless we do something to improve. So now they are, and Q, you would be excited about this. So right now our the bond comes in November, so you guys know. And so right now the band hall, fine arts is the concentration on the next step to construction on adding on, rebuilding, improving. So the band hall is what they are working on improving next. And because you know, I know y'all know what Mr. Lemuel class said because it ain't never changed. And the lady next to him that does, I think, drama or whatever. So now they want to do a soundproof door inside of the band hall because she does drama plus English plus another core class right across her. Hey, Landon, I'm on the phone. Please be quiet. So she has 4 classes that are included with her classes, which across from the band, a kid can't concentrate on English when the band is going hard. So he's also trying to work on everybody having their own room, every instrument having their own room so that they can hear themselves, concentrate on their notes, and then come together as one. In between the new wing that we built in our engineering hall, I think y'all remember the engineering hall there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the engineering hall is the last hall. So you know the doors from the outside that lead to the parking lot.
Yep.
So that's the engineering. Okay. So so between that hall and the new J wing, which is right behind the band hall, we're trying to build a pavilion, an outdoor pavilion for drill team and the majorettes to be able to practice it and have their own practice location. And they said Wilson has one. It's a couple of schools in DIZ that already have the outdoor covered pavilion for practice. So we're trying to add new stuff on because we'll never get that whole improvement, but we do need a renovation in the classroom. Now, don't get it twisted. Everybody got an 85-inch screen TV in their classroom. Every classroom in Kimball High School.
What?
There, so there is.
We're gonna break in that motherfucker. No, I'm just playing. I'm just
Hey,
You
don't start nothing,
stupid.
dog.
no, I'm just playing, dog.
Some of them got 285.
What? Ah, they ain't gonna miss
I think
one.
the science wing has 2. So
Mm.
because the class is big, so there's one in the front, one in the back, and they all are on this roll around thing. But it's a nice addition, but it's touchscreen, so the teacher teaches on the
Oh
TV.
yeah. That's
Oh
what's
yeah.
up. That's what's up.
So they get
Mm.
to watch videos on it and all that stuff there. So it's like God had led me back to where I needed to be,
Mm.
so that I can help the people that need help in the school.
Right.
Comes from somebody. We have, and just in case y'all don't know, we do have 34 alumni that work at Kimball High School.
Mm.
So
Wow.
I really wow. That's what's up. I know Ricky Pena work up there.
yeah, Ricky is
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
yeah, and so we all work close together. There's still people there that were there before us. Coach Nelson is still there. Coach
Really?
For
Wow.
real?
Coach
I'm gonna
Collins
have to come up there.
is
I ain't been up there in years.
Me
still
either. You
there.
gotta go up there.
Coach Buck is still there.
Yeah, I
Um,
know Coach Buck was there. Yeah.
was Mr. Diaz there when we was there? He is Spanish.
Don't sound familiar.
Mm-mm.
Okay, he been there since I think 2000 or something.
No,
He
he was there when my sister went through, but he wasn't there when we were through.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So you and Mr. Diaz graduated from Kimball. He is an alumni.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
He
Okay.
is. He graduated in 1980 something.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. So
okay.
we we have
So
a lot of Kimball alumni, and like I said, there's 34 to this day. Could you go in there, please? We'll let your homework in a minute. Okay. Thank you. Okay, go back in. So that's why I said it's so important for us to come in because Mr. Smith is trying y'all, but his hands are tied at the same time. So it comes from us, just like stock. It had to come from them. Even though their principal is a soccer alumni, so they kind of cheating a little bit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so he
I'm
gonna
I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm definitely with that, Tasha. Uh, whatever you need, shoot me the information how to get involved with that.
okay.
me too.
I'm definitely with that.
Yeah,
So
shoot
I'm
me
gonna
that
I'm gonna tell you
information
like
too.
this. Yeah. Tasha, we'll be sure to send out the information. Let's put it up in the alumni group and let's send it out to everybody. But I'm gonna tell you this. I had and I'm gonna just be honest, I had lost my desire to teach and to go back because that was one of the things I always said I wanted to do was graduate, you know, finish college, work in the industry, come back at 45, 46, and then teach and coach.
Mhm.
Honestly, after this whole COVID thing, I had kind of lost my desire to do it. And I was just gonna retire and figure it out. But now I think I need to go back. So now thank you for bringing that to our attention because you have
Yeah,
sparked
man. That's
my life again.
For real.
So I
And you
do
need to come to
appreciate that, Tasha.
Temple. We got plenty of positions open. We got plenty of teachers leaving, and we
Yes.
need you as a football coach.
Oh, I wish I had the patience to teach kids, but the way that my attitude is set up, Lord,
Some of them need that though.
That
Some of them need that though.
you,
Yeah.
they don't need me. I
That,
I'm
yes,
gonna
they
Need Jesus.
do need you.
see,
I almost had to fight 2 boys
see.
when I got there, but guess what? They respect me to the utmost now because they know I'm with it.
Tasha
So
got them hands. What?
Yeah,
Don't
they
play.
don't know. They
Yeah.
don't know.
That's
Oh
all
yeah.
Don't play.
Tasha, don't play
Don't
because
don't play.
they
you
know
play.
got your hands, sweetie.
they
So
Yeah,
now.
don't play. Don't play. Stop playing.
Ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be in jail for real.
no, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something that seeing y'all all on here, seeing that we walk the halls together.
Look here.
The things that we got into that have not been mentioned and will not be mentioned because ain't nobody a snitch, right?
Right.
Okay, then. If you wasn't there, it ain't none of your business.
Right.
But I
Just
will say this:
what's
it
going
is
on,
wonderful,
sis?
wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to see you all striving and doing well in life. Everybody's had their battles, but you're overcoming them. And if nobody tells you all, I am proud of each and every one of you all here, and the ones that are not on here. I'm proud of you all too, because there's some stories behind the scenes that have things that have happened to people, battles that they've overcome. And just to know what we went through to going through high school. I mean, y'all were there at the K.
Well, I didn't go through nothing hard in high school, man. It was all given to us.
I know what, but B, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not.
Well, I
talking
know
about
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, not necessarily at the school, but sometimes behind the scenes, that home life was hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
oh yeah, yeah.
What I'm saying is, you all, y'all are a blessing, because I know I didn't start out. I didn't go to Brown. I didn't come up through the ranks with y'all. Although I did go to
Trojan,
huh?
You didn't go to Brown?
Wasn't the Trojan, baby.
No, I wasn't a Trojan. But hey, I did go to Daniel Webster though. I did go to Daniel Webster, so give me some credit for that one. But no, like I told y'all before, coming over from Lakeview and then coming to the K, like y'all were scary and a breath of fresh air at the same time, because I had never been around that many black people at once. And then to see, you laughing, Keith, but I'm dead serious.
Yeah,
I got around that many black people at one time. And to see you all and to get to know you all and to get to know you and love you and just appreciate the people that you all have grown into, and knowing where y'all came from and knowing that y'all have good hearts to begin with. I thank each and every one of you all, because y'all don't know the impact that y'all had. And after I went off to college, having that experience at Kimball and then in corporate America, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can stare any motherfucker down and don't nobody scare me. At all.
Right.
Now, I was timid when I was at Lakeview. I ain't gonna lie, I was timid. The only place where I showed out was on the football field. I let it all loose. But after outside the football field, I was timid. But being at the K taught me one thing. If you're gonna go hard, you gotta go hard in the paint every day, all day, any situation you in. And me,
hey,
every day.
No weak links, baby.
No.
Look, Reggie,
links,
I got one question, Reggie. I got one question. So when you transitioned over to Kimball, how did you feel at your first checkers shootout?
Oh Lord, have
wow.
Okay, so the first one, right? This is the first one. Okay, I don't know if y'all remember DeLon Washington, right?
Of course we do.
Yeah.
So DeLon picked me up, right? So he was like, Rez, we're gonna go up here. And so I'm still trying to figure, okay, so if y'all don't know, the Washington family and my family, they close back from Louisiana, right? So that's where they close. And so DeLon, he was like, I got you, I'm gonna come through and scoop you. Bet, I'm down the ride. I get up there, I see everybody from school. So I'm like, dang, this is right around the corner from the crib, and everybody up here.
That's a spot.
Yeah, I'm kicking it. I'm seeing people. I'm having a good time. The next thing I see is Big Cecil. He got a game. And I'm just looking like, look, if y'all know who Picnic was, y'all know who not who he is now, right? But who he was. And you have to make the differentiation. Because who he was then and who he is now, two different people.
Who you say?
Picnic. Picnic. Come on now. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Everybody know who I'm talking about. Everybody else. Dude was chopping. I ain't ever seen this dude move that fast in my life. This dude was moving. Huh? Yeah. Him and Tank just chopping. I'm just like, what in the world? And next thing I know, this dude he hop out of Lexus. It's like, yo, you know what? That was the best and worst time. And the other part, one thing that y'all remember the Hootie Hoo?
Of course.
Yeah.
Hootie Hoo. This girl mama came up in there. She was dancing on the stage, and her mama came up in there and dragged her out by her hair. I don't know if y'all was there for that one.
What?
Up in the parking lot.
Yeah.
In the parking lot.
Yeah, that was whoo. And I know. There is no way I would have ever had those experiences because then when I went to college, again, I go to an all-white school, right? At A&M. The stuff they was doing, I'm just like, this what y'all call, man, forget this. I'm finna go study. That was my experience. And the only time I really had fun was when I actually made it to PV, because it's only a 45-minute drive to PV. So if I got to PV before the fight broke up the party, then I had a blast. But most of the time, by the time I was rolling up on campus to get to the party, the party over, they was fighting. God dang it, man. I done drove 45 minutes for nothing.
I don't know, Reggie. You ain't been in a shootout until you've been in Pleasant Grove. See, people forget, I went to Skyline my first 2 years. My sophomore year, I went half a day. On Masters, 6'4" niggas in Pleasant Grove, that was a shootout right there every Friday.
It was, they had red clap too.
Every Friday.
Yeah.
That's
red clap.
Red cloud, yeah. Red cloud all brooding, yeah.
Yeah, that's who was shooting right there.
Yeah. My grandmother stayed in Skyline Place right across the street. So you know I had access to Leap. Man, there used to be so many fights over there. I used to be like, good Lord have mercy.
Look here, sweetie. Coming from Lakeview, it was all new to me. I'm be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, real quick. We got Jennifer Pendergraft that just jumped on. What's up, sis? How you doing?
What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Jennifer?
How you
Hello, how you doing?
Doing good. How you?
I'm all right.
All right, then you're smiling today.
I'm not a drinker, but I got all this shit. I need somebody to come.
I am. I'm at work at the
Say,
moment.
man, why you gonna do me like that?
What you can do, so Stephanie. So when Reggie bring you Keith's coffee, give him your liquor, and I'm gonna pick it up from him.
Hell no, I'll be over there to pick up the grandma. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you got some crayon over there?
I do.
All right, I'll take the crayon.
Hold on.
I need some of that right now with these taxpayers.
Right now.
I got the apple. I got the Grey Goose.
Oh,
yeah, see?
Baby, all this shit, you know, really this shit like my mama didn't when they come over here, because I don't drink.
Look here.
I can come over your house.
For 2 seconds to go refill my cup up, and I'm a mule now. No.
Let me tell y'all why I don't drink. Y'all remember Thomas Evans?
Yeah.
That was my dog back in school. Well, he
doing real good too, boy. He doing real good.
Yeah, my son.
He got a construction company or something.
Wow.
Well, you know, his friend got some money. His older brother got a little organization. But anyway, him and his cousin came and picked me up. Remember Stephanie's off of 45?
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was 16. Ooh. I never forget. He came and picked me up. We was in this truck. We went across to Stephanie's. I had never drunk nothing. His cousin say, I'm gonna give $100 to whoever can drink this 40 ounce of OE. You know that shit ain't number malt liquor.
Oh Lord.
I won my $100. I don't remember how the fuck I got to the dope.
Yes, sir. Do say.
What's that do say?
Man,
yeah, do say.
Girl, my sister said, you gonna clean that shit up. I ain't cleaning it up. The next day, it was a Thursday. I went to school, man. My head was hurting. The nurse called my mama. She said, I ain't come to pick her goddamn ass up and threw up all over the bathroom. The best way I could, but I said, you know what? This is what a hangover feel like. I don't want no parts of that shit ever. Never.
Right.
You can't get me to drink nothing.
See, your baby daddy is who got me fucked up the first time. We all used to hang out on that MD-20 goddamn
shit. Damn.
That's that old shit there.
Say
that
Reggie, what you think about that, Reggie, when you found out that the football players used to go across the bridge to Cherries before the game and get twisted?
That's why y'all asses couldn't win shit.
Wait a minute.
Damn. For real, Keith.
I can't.
Shit.
Hey,
I can't.
hey, man, we used to go across Cherries, man, before the game and get towed down, man.
Before the
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Dang, man.
And that explains that 3 and 7 right there.
Yeah, 3 and 7 right there. That's why y'all wasn't focused.
That's why 3 and 7.
Say,
and
say.
a little bit of this too.
Oh, I'm just to log off.
Let me take this shirt off. Shit, I don't want nobody.
Man,
my God.
I didn't know that so many of us smoke weed until I started smoking weed.
Oh,
I ain't lying.
I
I
don't.
was like,
Hey,
But I've never tried it.
I don't.
I've never tried it.
hey.
that's right, Stephanie. Stephanie, man, you was a good girl in that regard. But some of your friends,
None of that shit. Y'all.
I ain't smoking no weed. I just.
I know my sister. I know my sister. That
Hey,
Weed.
look, yeah, I'm gonna smoke me
I ain't got
stuff.
nothing to do with that.
Look here.
There's no secret.
Look here. I'm gonna plead.
I plead the fifth.
I'm gonna
There
plead
you
the
go.
fifth.
but you know what I will do?
We can have that conversation
I
later.
got me a few cigars. Me and my baby, we'll sit down and shit. I have me maybe a little glass of wine. He'll have him some hen dog. We might smoke us a cigar or something.
Yeah, I like those too.
Yeah.
As high as
Yeah.
weed
I like
do.
smoking one right now. God damn it!
That gets you high as weed do, though, Stephanie. A cigar.
Yeah, but I
Mm.
wrong was my shit be like chocolate flavored or cherry or something. I ain't gonna be able to smoke the big dogs like that.
No.
Tasha, that's a good idea. Maybe, as a part of like our reunion, we can, meet up at a cigar bar or something like
I
that.
can't
Look,
do it. I can't
look,
be there.
Reggie.
I can't be there. I can't take the smoke. I'ma die. I'm have a whole asthma attack on y'all.
Hold on.
Hey, just bring your pump with you.
One Sunday.
Hold
Man.
on. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Since you want to pull out a stash, I got something for you. I got something for all y'all that's gonna mess your head up. I'll be right back.
We go to Lava
Reggie,
Cantina on a
man.
Sunday in the
Oh,
colony.
man, I love Lava Cantina on a Sunday.
I went there 3 weeks ago and damn near lost my mind. Cause I don't even
Y'all
go.
know something? We need to hit that for our reunion, though. No bullshit, though. Lava
I
Cantina.
don't go out. So, baby, I was like, damn, this is what I'm missing. Shit. I had me a little margarita and was sleep for like an hour or so till my baby woke me up. To my baby, you just drunk a half a margarita. You need to get on up. I said, I drink some, eat some pizza or something. So I had a good ass time though.
Wow.
Have to do that. We just gonna have to meet up here. We ain't gotta wait till the class reunion to hit us a Sunday fun day.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
with
set it
for
up. Somebody set it up and we can do it.
I know
Let's
I
do
travel a lot for my job, and that's one thing that I'm trying to steer away from because I've always traveled with my jobs. But one thing I've always told them, game days when my kids have games, I can't go nowhere. I ain't never missed a game. I ain't never, missed none of their big moments. I got to be there. So
Say that y'all brought up smoking weed. I'm finna tell y'all something real funny right quick about me and Brandon, me and Bernie. So so I told y'all I work, you know what I'm saying, in network cabling, you know what I'm saying, and one of our biggest contractors is Dallas County, So one day we had a work order for Dallas County for the sheriff department up there on Polk, you know what I'm saying. I go up there finna install. Okay, I see B over there. He got the full suit on and everything. I'm looking at B like, oh shit, that's what you doing now. So long story short, then when I see him, I'll be going fishing too. So I was fishing over there. It's Joe Pool got a little creek run off of it, and I was back there fishing. I was hiding in the brush, and I had lit up me a joint. And then I heard somebody say, "Hey, what's up, man? It's B. He coming down there." So I'm looking at B. I'm looking at my joint. I'm like, nigga, you better realize we friends, nigga. Don't say nothing about nothing. I'm looking at Brandon like, nigga, what? Nigga, you what? Nigga, you take a jab, nigga? What you want to
do? Right.
Oh, okay. So, y'all stupid. Look here. So, y'all want to pull out the cigars. Check these out, though. Okay. Hey, you ever seen any of these?
They white.
What's that?
Pure Hennessy, pure white flavor cigars.
Oh Lord, you get
them cigars probably cost $7,000 a box.
Yeah.
No, where you get them from? I'm gonna tell my boyfriend. He smokes this. You ain't buy shit.
We'll find out, Stephanie. Don't worry about it. We'll find out.
Let Brandon talk about real find.
Yeah. Yeah. But
so
hey,
drunk
say, oh shit, I caught on to that. Talking about, yeah, we'll find that.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna let him tell me.
I caught on to that.
Yeah. But I would tell y'all right now, I got a whole case of these.
A case?
Case. This is a box. I got a case. Man, for the reunion.
Where you get them from? Quit playing. Let me get on. You see all these computers I be having to find out what all that shit.
Hey, you gotta tell us where you get those at, man. I go get some tomorrow.
Look here. What y'all have to understand is, y'all remember y'all are on our podcast, right? So this gets displayed all over the world. I'm not going to give away the secrets to everybody.
Okay.
Here's DM, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. I ain't gonna get you your DM. You gonna tell me where you got them goddamn.
Look here.
Yeah, dog.
If you had my number from high school, guess what? It's still the same. It ain't
you never gave me your number.
Oh,
hold on.
Y'all know Rich antisocial. Y'all
know
he ain't really talking
I'm
about
just playing. I still love you, man.
But hey, I'm dead serious. So Q will tell you, Key, my number ain't changed. My number is still the same. Because I remember I gave it to Key like, nigga, your number still. Yes, it's still the same.
What you have? You had a car phone? And
Y'all know Reggie was one of them rich people. You know, in high school.
Rich black dude.
Yeah, he was rich.
No, I remember they gave me hell my junior year when we went up to get the Jordans, the patent leather Jordans, the black and red.
What y'all skipped the period to go up there to the mall?
Well, we went before school. We went before school.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We went before school, right? Huh?
Yeah.
You mean you didn't go to school, so y'all was there before school?
Yeah, I remember them days. They used to go before school opened. Then by the time it's school, first period or whatever, they already had the shoes on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I know Reggie was one of the first dudes in high school that had a starter jacket. And he had the audacity to walk up in there with a New Orleans Saints starter jacket in front of everybody.
And guess what? My team ain't changed. I've been repping the Saints since then. I was repping them before then. I still rep the Saints now. That's my team.
Don't be from.
Let me tell y'all something. Real quick. Quincy, I want you, whatever you smoking on, smoke for me. And Stephanie, whatever you drinking for me. Because I'm at work right now, and these taxpayers are getting on my motherfucking nerves.
Hey, we appreciate you tuning in.
Hold on, I'm gonna smoke something for you too. Hold on.
Yeah.
You too.
Hey, look here.
Shoot.
Stephanie, you think I grew up in Dallas? I'm originally from Louisiana, though, sweetie. I'm originally from Louisiana. I am Louisiana to my heart, and that's where I'm from, and that's who I roll with. So it's been the same. And again,
stay down there till you was 2 months don't mean nothing. You was raised down here in Dallas. You need to be represented.
I spent my summers in Louisiana.
But after you was born, you came straight to Dallas. You didn't know it.
So strange.
That's all right.
No.
Cool.
Y'all, listen, I tried to tell him that, when we've been doing this, y'all, 5 years. We've been doing this 5 years. And when I first started this, when I threw it out there that I was looking for the co-host, I would have never thought in a million years that me and Reggie would be doing something like this. Like never in a million years. Because Reggie and I have always been cool in high school, but we was not tight, but we was cool, And so, like over the last 5 years, like I actually like really got to know like this guy, like, and so like it was like I was like, yeah, he always kind of been like standoffish, and he always been rich, and then he always been, one on one that had his nose up in there just a little bit, but he was still humble, and then so Stephanie, he never tell you where he get his stuff from. Like he'll tell you, but it'll be way offline when you forgot about it, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I remember. This is why I did X, Y, Z." I'm like, "Okay, but Richard, shit, that was 2 years ago."
Look, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Our junior year when we went and got them Jordans, them people at the mall looked at me like I was crazy because I had my own credit card, and they looked at me like, and they actually had the audacity to check my ID to make sure it matched. I was like,
credit card too.
I know, but I remember this. This was the thing. I bought me a pair of J's. I bought my cousin, and then I bought Mun's some because Mun gave me his money, right? My cousin gave me his money, but Mun was like, dude, I ain't gonna be able to make it from the house up there and then get back to school. So get mine. I'll meet you at the school. And I got my little cousin with me. I had to drop him off at Carter. So I did all that. And they looked at me strange. It was like, is this your card, sir? Yeah, it's my card. May I see your ID? It's like, what the fuck is this about? I'm trying to get back to school. Y'all motherfuckers hurry up. Chop, chop. Y'all taking on my motherfucking time. But then I realized that I was one of the rare people that was doing stuff like that. But coming from a white school, again at the white school, everybody had credit cards.
You,
So I didn't think
you was in Oak Cliff then, brother.
Yeah, I know. That's when
you can't do that shit
like
at
that made
Redbird.
reality set in.
You can't do that at Redbird. No, that ain't feasible.
Now, if you was at the Parks Mall, you would have got away with it.
Yeah,
you was in Redbird.
Yeah. Y'all listen, I know Tasha was talking about us getting together, y'all, but I definitely hope we can set some time before the reunion festivities. Let's all catch up because y'all, we all have like really, really, well, like I said, walk the halls with the K, but then at the same time, the K has had an effect on us because all of us are doing wonderful things in our lives and in our careers, and then just about honestly about common sense, y'all. A lot of stuff that we have endured and stuff like that. We at the time we kind of like, maybe I was like a little immature for that. But see, if it wasn't for some of them mistakes, we won't be able to teach this younger generation, how to, to have like really stick to itiveness about really what you want to do when you make your mind up about it. And so I'm proud of y'all, and I'm so glad, that y'all jumped on tonight and stuff like that. I think we're gonna do a part 3. Let's do something like this next month, and then we can jump.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
We can get with each other.
I'm
Let's
all for it.
keep going. You know what I'm saying? And then see what's up, with everybody. And like I said, maybe bring in some more other folks. Like Ozell. I was waiting on Ozell to jump on. Y'all know Ozell motion, he marched to the beat of his own damn drum. Ozell was always all over the place, swinging backwards and forwards and shit on monkey bars, climbing on buildings and shit, swinging down chimney rocks. Ozell was just out there. But one thing about him, he was always true to himself with that green jacket on. With that green jacket on. But he was himself. Yeah.
Wasn't he the dude that like broke his shoulder, he popped it in place or some shit like that?
No, that was me and Galen.
Oh, okay.
That was
y'all
me and Galen.
Back in place? Well, Stephanie left. Y'all, he popped his shoulder back in place?
I thought that was me and Galen. I didn't know he did that.
Man, Ozell did something. I remember one time Ozell was in a fight in the lunchroom, bro. And Ozell picked that trash can up and hit 2 teachers and the boy. I was like, damn.
Q, hold on. Pause. Ozell played linebacker. To play linebacker, you have to inevitably have a slight screw loose. Keith, you can attest to this.
Yeah.
How many linebackers that played with us had it all together?
Not one.
Not one. Not one.
You mean like all in the head or what?
Period.
Now you have to be a little insane to play linebacker because that's where all the confusion is up in the middle. So you have to be kind of angry man come to play linebacker.
It wasn't no rhyme or reason to it. And this is what and I'm gonna tell you right now, again, first time at the K, my first day of practice. Keith, I don't know if you remember, we had to go in the shoot. I had to go against Jerry Shaw. My first time ever seeing the shoot, and then going in the shoot up against Jerry Shaw. Now, I held my own. But yeah, I'm be real with you. I'm just gonna tell the truth. I held my own for about a good 2 seconds. Then he ran me on up out of there. He ran me on up out of there. But I tell you this, he gave me a lot of respect. He was like, okay, you was kind of quiet, but you got a little screw loose. I can see it. You just need to let it out. Let it out.
Yeah. That's what Jerry was saying.
Yeah. Y'all don't understand. On the football field, I know Jerry Shaw, he was kind of like a very unique person. I'll put it that way. But behind the scenes on the football field, if you play linebacker, that dude was very he was a mentor type, leader type. And people didn't give him credit for that. Because he pulled you off to the side. He wouldn't say a lot, but what he said was very powerful and very meaningful. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, Keith, you can attest to this too, but at least that's the impact he had on me.
Yeah. He was 100. You know, he not one of those one that just gonna bash you or nothing like that. He'll pull you to the side. You know, like I say, he ain't gonna say, like you said, he ain't gonna say too much, but you know, he will try to mentor you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know what I'm saying, you're doing your job.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Look here. We've been on here an hour and a half plus.
And no, I'm just playing.
This has been good. And hey, we definitely got to do it again, but we're gonna have to cut this short because we got to be able to broadcast this, so we got to cut it off. Hate to do it. Yeah, I know, but that's why Q said we're gonna do it back again. We're gonna come back again and do it again. So y'all just pay attention for the link. We'll shoot the link out there. We'll chop it up again. We're gonna kind of ramp this thing up going into our 25th reunion, y'all. All right. So again, to each and every one of y'all, thank you. We really, really appreciate y'all taking time out of y'all evening to hop on with us. And for those that are listening and watching, this is just a small sample of what happened when we walked the halls of the K back in the day.
97 up in there, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, get off the stage.
I can't remember how did we do it. I can't remember how did we used to do it. Something like that. Somehow we used to do it. Y'all also remember real quick right before we get off on tomorrow night, watch you guys. It's gonna be MTG After Dark Special Edition. I hadn't done After Dark in a while, but it's gonna be my girl Miss Arbor, not Barbara, and then my girl Miss Candy J. Price, the sexologist. She's gonna be on tomorrow night. We're gonna talk about monogamy. Are you really, really dating a person that's actually really being faithful to you? Do you actually even know what monogamy is? Let's talk about it on tomorrow night. Jump on 8 o'clock MTG After Dark, and then Saturday morning, watch myself, my boy Hendrix, and Mo Swag. We're going to jump on and talk about the shit that's going on in America and all that good stuff. We thank you so much for watching on tonight. To my classmates, thank y'all so much for jumping on. We're going to set something up next month. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm ready for it because I know it's going to be fun. And then, of course, that'll kind of build some momentum up for our nice reunion show. Our nice reunion that we're going to be having sometime this year. So we appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Shonda, coming on. Miss Montgomery, all of y'all, Stephanie, Keith. Thank you, B. Bernie. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all for jumping on.
Man,
you know, it's been my
love
pleasure.
y'all, man.
I love y'all too, man.
We all believe red and blue. We appreciate y'all. We see y'all next time. Peace.
All right, peace, man.
Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.